I was around when we didn't have the touch dial. We had to literally put our hands in a hole and swing that motherfucker. At least, and I was around before you could put your area code in, and all you had to do was dial the 7 digits. I was around when, before there was a social media, we started out with Black Planet. I'm pretty sure a lot of people forgot about Black Planet, and then we had MySpace. I was around when we had floor models, color TV. You thought you was a shit when you had that big ass color TV that looked like a dresser that was surrounded by wood, and the screen was no more than probably 24, 30 inches, but the rest of the TV was all wood. You could literally put your whole life on top of the TV because it was like a dresser with a TV enclosed in it. You had to actually buy a stereo and buy separate parts. Like, you had to buy the speakers, you had to buy the record player with the tape player and the radio player and the receiver. It was a fun time. I was around when, we didn't have computers. We actually had to go outside and play. And I was thinking about between the year 1988 and 1995, right? And I was looking at how the world looked. Now, if you 40 years old or older, 35 or older, and you look at the world from 88 to 95, and now you look at the year 2023, when you look at how the world has evolved in technology now, like, the world is so evolved in technology until we don't even really use our bodies anymore. We don't even use our minds. If we want to go to get some information, we don't actually go and read a book. We don't go get a newspaper anymore. We don't go to the library anymore. We go straight to our phones, Google it, and it's right there. You got smart houses now. You can literally push buttons in your house and it cooks your meal. It opens your doors. I mean, you got cell phones now that talks to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't even listen. You don't even need a VHS recorder anymore. You can stream everything. I remember when you had to literally go out and buy CDs and tapes and play it. Now you don't even need that no more. You can just stream it. And this is how technology evolved in the last 25 years. This is how it evolved to where, though, if you think about it, because a lot of people really never think about it. If you think about it, technology has been ruling us for over 25 years, because now people is not even concerned about them loving themselves. People is not really concerned about trying to just please themselves. You got so many people that is doing everything just to get social media likes. You got people out here that is literally changing the way they look just so they can get likes on an app. You got so many people out here that is changing the way that they look and the way that they are because they want to be popular on an app. You go to a party now. I remember when you used to go to a party, everybody used to interact with each other. Drink, dance, have fun, interact with each other. You go to a party now, everybody is just recording, taking selfies. Don't know if I even party no more. You go to a club right now, you see more phones out than people actually dancing or having a good time or socializing. No one even socializes anymore because they're so busy on their phones. And this is within the last 25 years. And then when you think about the mark of the beast, you look at between the early 90s and year 2023, the world has already changed in technology. Technology has already changed the people. Like, everything you do in your life now, if you think about it, is surrounded by your phone. You got some people out here, if they lose their phone, they lose their life. You got some people, they can't even leave their phone down for 10 minutes. When they go out on dates, they texting while their date is eating. And it's like, we haven't even evolved in technology. Like the United States is one of the countries that haven't fully evolved in technology. We ain't nowhere near China yet. China, they don't gotta breathe. Technology breathe for them. You know what I'm saying? And America is not even that evolved yet in technology. And we are already taken in grips by it. Now imagine year 2033, 10 years from now. Imagine how evolved technology going to be in the next 10 years. Imagine that. People ain't even going to have to breathe. People ain't even going to have to do nothing. Technology is going to take over everything. And the reason why so many people don't think about these things, they don't sit back and look at life for what it is because when they introduce us to these things, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. When they introduce us to this new technology, to these changes, they make it so intriguing to us. They make it look like it's bettering us. It's making our life so much more easier. And technically what they are doing is they is taking away our physical experience on earth. They're taking away our full experience that we supposed to have on earth, because we're not even living our experience because we're so busy letting technology do everything until we're not able to think on our own. Like, you got so many people that rely on technology to think for them until they don't really sit down and literally think. They rather Google it. They rather get on the phone and go on the website and find the information instead of using critical thinking. I can't remember the last time I seen a newspaper. And it's like, imagine how the world is going to look in the next 10, 20 years from now. Our minds is literally going to be controlled by technology. Our minds. And if you think about it, like I said before, every time when they introduce us to a new technology, they make us feel like it is bettering us. It's making our life easier. And if you think about it, it's true. Because when we first got cell phones, because I was around when we didn't have cell phones. I was around when they made cars. When cars just started getting cell phone. You would get a car that had a phone. It was a big-ass phone in between the seat. The phone was bigger than your head. That was a it thing. That was a it thing. We ain't know nothing about no cell phones. You wanted to talk to your friend, you had to go to their house. You had to relay a message to a friend. We had no cell phones or nothing like that. We had mail, letters. Don't nobody even write love letters no more. And I'm one of them old-fashioned type lovers. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old school lover. Even though I'm 40, I'm an old school. I like to read love letters. Don't nobody even read love letters no more. I love love letters. Write me a love letter. I haven't had one of them since I was 10 from my elementary school crush. Now you want to tell a person how much you love them, just text it. Just email it to them. You know, they'll get it. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I've been saying on my page, that when they steal our consciousness, when they take our physical experience away from us even more, they're going to make it look intriguing. They're going to make it look and feel like they is helping and bettering us. This is why now that technology has taken over for so much, we need to start paying attention to what we are doing and what we are seeing and what they are giving to us. Because eventually they're going to be giving us things and we're just going to be taking it and happy, and we're going to live with it until one day we're going to wake up and we are going to be the robots. So we need to keep our minds open and actually open up our eyes and pay attention and look at what's going on right now. Because technology already has evolved. And it's only going to get worse. And everything ain't good for you. And I just thought about these things. I'm like, wow. You know. So we need to start opening up our eyes. Because it's going to get worse. And sooner or later, you are going to be a part of the smartphone. You are going to be a smartphone. You understand what I'm saying? In 10 years, 10, 20 years. So we need to teach our children. We need to open up our eyes, open up our ears. And we need to start saying no to some shit. You know?